Hey guys, it's Chaser321, and this is my review of Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 16, Deadpool. And I picked up this book because, for one, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. It's my favorite version of Spider-Man, probably right next to Superior Spider-Man. But, I picked it up because, well, Deadpool's also in it, and I wanted to see the ultimate version of Deadpool. And I don't want to say it was disappointing. It's just not what I was expecting. So, the story is, Spider-Man's now dating Kitty Pryde of the X-Men, instead of Mary Jane, because he doesn't want Mary Jane to get hurt, because she doesn't have powers, but Kitty Pryde does, so she can protect herself. So, after dropping Kitty Pryde off, Wolverine and a bunch of other X-Men start attacking her at Xavier's School for the Gifted Youngsters. So, everyone's attacking her, and she sends, like, this little robot plane to go get Spider-Man for help. Now, when Spider-Man gets there, he knocks on the door, and Kitty Pryde answers. And he's all like, oh, what's up? And Kitty Pryde beats the shit out of him. That's the end of that issue. And he wakes up, and he's on a plane. He can't complain. Nirvana reference. But, he's on a plane, and it's Deadpool. Now, Ultimate Deadpool has the power to shapeshift and change his voices. He can't mimic their powers of the people he shapeshifts, but he can change his appearance and voice. So, Deadpool has this show in which that he kills mutants, because he's an anti-mutant extremist, unlike the original Deadpool, who just doesn't give a shit. He hangs out with mutants all the time. He loves them. But he hangs out with mutants, and this Deadpool isn't so much a mutate, so much as he's a cyborg. He went to the extreme to kill mutants, and he has this show, and he's hunting everybody down. So he throws Spider-Man off the plane, and he lands on this jungle, and it's some island off Genosha. I don't particularly remember the name, but on this island, he's getting hunted by all these other robot dudes. These robot dudes are people who gave up their humanity to kill mutants, because they think that mutants are God's mistake. And just to be clear, if mutants existed, I'd fucking love that shit. They'd be so cool. I wish I was a mutant. I mean, not like Nightcrawler, because I don't want to be blue, but maybe like Wolverine and have like claws and shit, or Kitty Pryde's powers are kind of cool. So now everyone's getting hunted, they all meet up, and then they all pretty much just team together to beat up Deadpool. Now, Kitty Pryde, something I forgot to mention, when she phases through things, it kind of makes electronics short circuit type. They break. So once she finds out Deadpool's a cyborg, she phases through Deadpool and he explodes. Now, Spider-Man and the rest of the X-Men go back to New York, and Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde are freaking out because holy shit, they've been missing for a day. Aunt May's gonna be freaking out. But at the beginning of the story, she went on a date, and it turns out she never came home, so she never realized that Peter was gone. Because she's doing the nasty with some other 50-year-old man. It's kind of gross if you think about it. But actually, Aunt May is actually kind of hot in Ultimate Universe. I mean, for like an old lady. I mean, she's not all nasty like in the 2002 Spider-Man movie. If she was in porn, I'd probably watch it. But at the end of the book, it shows that Deadpool is still alive, leaving it open to sequels, but now Peter Parker's dead, so maybe we'll see Deadpool in Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, and he'll fight Miles Morales. Now, in this volume, there are two issues on Morbius, and then annual number 2. I read the 2 Morbius issues, and they're pretty much Morbius is going around making people vampires. He makes this one chick a vampire, who makes this reporter from the Daily Bugle a vampire. Now the Daily Bugle reporter's in the hospital, and Morbius has to go fix him, but Spider-Man doesn't trust him, so they fight. Morbius throws Spider-Man out of the hospital room, and he fixes the reporter, and that's the end of that story. I haven't read annual number 2 just due to lack of interest, but I guess I'll get to that, but it's not going to be in this review, and I probably won't review it because it's just a single issue, and I'm not putting it in this review. But Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 11, Volume 16, Deadpool. I give it probably 7 out of 10. It's an average story. If you're a fan of Deadpool, you should pick it up. If you're a fan of Ultimate Spider-Man, definitely pick it up because well, you gotta finish that collection someday. The Deadpool, he's kind of a dick rather than a funny dude. He's rather a douchebag than a funny douchebag, which kind of sucks. But it was decent overall, and I love the Ultimate Deadpool costume. So 7 out of 10. Pick it up if you might want to pick it up if you're a Deadpool fan. Definitely if you're an Ultimate Spider-Man fan. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.